The Quakers host Farsley Celtic in the second of a bank holiday double bill, looking to improve on a 1-1 draw at Spennymoor at the weekend and get their first win since the opening day. Alan Armstrong makes one change, recalling Jacob Hazel to the starting lineup at the expense of Ben Liddell, with Danny Rose returning to the bench. The visitors won 3-0 at Brackley last time they were on the road, and they look to improve on a 1-1 draw themselves, naming an unchanged 16.
.35 yards from goal, Lambert finds Felix to Morkay wide to Griffiths. Darlington with a chance to cross. Griffiths takes a touch, but the cross is blocked. Felix has done well to pop up and dispossess. He's working his way towards the corner flag, right hand side. Back to Griffiths, who in turn finds Morkay. Morkay looking for the give and go with Lambert. He's inside the box. Morkay slides it across. Goalkeeper pushes it out almost onto the head of Mark Beck, but it's going to be scuttled clear.
First real chance. Calls to a man in black and white, Adriano Moke. Skipper today has the shot. Durnley gets down to turn it away, but as Stu says, almost right onto the head of Mark Beck, who was loitering nearby.
Clearance from Max Durnley is a high one. It's been picked up okay. Moke's just been buzzing around the place today so far. Lambert turns it around the corner, finds Felix. Felix shoved in the back. Prepared for both. Only two men in the wall. Lambert goes wide instead, finds Griffiths. It's a chance for the cross. Griffiths pulls it across, and it's just been hooked behind. Nice idea from Darlington.
Lambert doesn't choose either of those. He plays it out to Griffiths, who snuck out to the wide, to the side wide.
Short corner taken. Griffiths gives it back to Lambert. Lambert clips one back post. Beck wins the header, drops it down. Goalkeeper's on it again, but more encouraging signs for the Quakers.
Absolutely.
He comes inside to Atkinson. Atkinson back to Turner. Turner with a chance to cross, and Hazel doing some defending, sticks out the leg, blocks the cross but concedes a corner. David Mackay saying out there, it's very quiet out there. He said, it is a little bit, isn't it? I think the fans are waiting for something to spark the game into life. Looks a little bit sparser than the last couple of home games, I would say, in that tin shed. Corner to Farsley, right-footed, just dropped just beyond the penalty spot and headed well over the top there on the stretch.
It's a warning sign of sorts for the Quakers. But yeah, tin shed, maybe a little quieter. Could be that a few people like to be at the end that the Quakers are attacking, so they'll all move back up there in the second half.
Ball played forward. Beck competes for it in the air, and the ball bounces on and is hooked clear by a Farsley defender, and then drops down to Lambert, left hand side. Lambert's first touch is lovely. He's looking elegant today, is Lambert on the ball. He's played the switch ball there. Beautiful ball to Griffiths.
That's a crazy ball. That's brilliant.
Griffiths stands his man up, just clips one in. The chance for the shot, hits the crossbar, comes back out. It was Felix who hit the crossbar, comes to Beck. Beck has a shot. It's going to be cleared in the end by Atkinson, but that is as close as Darlington have come. Absolutely rattled the crossbar.
Fantastic bit of work. We'll get to it in a minute because the Quakers are still attacking.
And Ben Headley plays the ball off. Lewis Turner goes behind for a corner, but Mike, great chance.
What a ball, first of all, from Jack Lambert to find Callum Griffiths, and then his delivery, absolutely perfect for Kane Felix to spin on the volley and absolutely rattles the crossbar. The Quakers are getting closer. Would have been a fine goal.
Someone's going to have to tell Max Durnley, the goalkeeper, what happened there, because it hit too hard for him to see it. Lambert on this corner, left. Parkin comes inside to Atkinson. Plenty of space for him in the middle of midfield. Moke goes to press, finds Spencer, who's dropped off deep. Spencer finds Scales, left back today for Farsley. Comes inside to Spencer. Spencer turns past Lambert. He's 30 yards from goal. He's going to have the shot, but Tommy Taylor's going to comfortably gather that one.
We'll get the throw in.
With Griffiths back to Moke to Lambert. Lambert trying to turn around the corner for Griffiths. Griffiths is going to reach it before the byline, just hooks it forward. Hazel gets the header, but it's 2 or 3 yards wide.
Little lull in the middle. They're trying to assert themselves on the game a bit more again.
Ball comes to Mulhern. Mulhern's trying to get a ball onto Spencer on the end. Spencer can't quite touch it. Griffiths has slid in. No, I'm not sure he needed to. He's made the great block at the second attempt though. Well done, Callum Griffiths, to recover that situation. Spencer had the chance for the shot, well blocked.
Making amends for the earlier one. As you say, I'm not sure he needed to do it, but reacted well to the second chance.
Darlington will have a free kick there. Referee Mr. Miller thinking that the Farsley player went down a little bit too easily, looking for a free kick.
Good ball over the top, through the middle. And Spencer gets 2 bites at it, and Griffiths has to block the second one.
I'd take 1-0 at this moment in time, Mike. No doubt about that.
Absolutely.
You are just joining us on Darlow Fans Radio. 40 minutes gone. Farsley in possession. Just passed straight to Alex Purver there, who's in the right place to pick the ball up and plays it back to Sukar. Purver's been nice and neat and tidy again today, but I think we'd say it's probably Lambert who caught the eye in the first half.
Absolutely.
Great play by Headley to get there ahead of his man. He's committed him and headed it past him, gets the ball at the cross. It's all the way to Beck, but just goes across the front of Beck, and the goalkeeper collects it. But that's a promising start to the half.
Not for the
Jimmy Spencer comes short for the ball. He's pressed by Purver, gets the ball back again. Dinks a one, trying to find a ball into the box. Ball's into the box. Chance for the shot here. Mulhern has the shot, but it's straight into Tommy Taylor's body. Spencer Atkinson, Moke does well to slide in and break play up, and he's sitting down on his bum as he tries to get the ball past Spencer there. Spencer picks it off, runs into space, and then falls down in between 2 Darlington players.
No claim from him, to be fair, but Moke's still feeling the effects of that tussle just now.
So we're almost approaching the hour mark. I mean, I'd be looking at changes here, really. I think there's no chance. Have we had a chance in the second half?
I think the cross from Beck's probably the cross that almost found Beck's as close as we've been.
Ball played inside up for Hazel. Hazel drops it off for Lambert. Lambert drives forward. This is a chance for Darlington outside the box. Has the shot. Goalkeeper saves it with his chest and pushes it out, collects the second, but that's the best bit of attacking play in this second half.
You wanted a chance. There's one from Jack Lambert. Almost a case of who else at this point. But that's woken the tin shed up a bit. Confirmation while we're talking about changes, actually, that we do only have 4 subs on the bench. It's like 2 different teams at times. So if we had that first 25 minutes where we were finding ways through and rattling the crossbar and all that sort of stuff, you know, Felix with that shot there in the first half, and now there's just no movement all of a sudden. I mean, maybe it's the bank holiday tiredness coming in, and Farsley are just handling that a little better than we are, but they didn't make any changes to their team at all. So
ball put into the box from Farsley. It's all the way across, back post, just gone flashed past the back post.
Close. I think was it Atkinson getting the flick header on that? Tommy Taylor scrambling across his goal, just wide in the end, but
throw it back to Lawler. Lawler just clears it high, looking for Beck. Beck's fighting for it, but can't win anything. Lawler then plays it forward, but it's just a thump, sort of half cross, half tackle ball there. But now it's played forward. Lawler's beaten to that one. Ball comes out to the edge of the box. Farsley trying to play it wide, looking for Mulhern, but this time Headley snaps into a challenge and releases Jack Lambert, who's able to go over the halfway line. Down with 3 men ahead of the ball this time. Hazel's one of them. He plays it left, looking for Headley. Headley down the left-hand side. Darlington needs to create a chance here somehow. Headley comes inside. He's on his right foot, takes it on his left, gets the cross in left-footed. It's a decent cross. Comes to Griffiths at the back post. Griffiths back onto his left foot.
It's a penalty.
Griffiths brought it back inside his man. I'm not convinced it was a penalty, Mike. You tell me.
He was shaping to shoot. I think the ball kind of spilled across the area to him, and he flicks the ball, trying to change feet for the to prepare himself to have the shot. And he gets caught, but questionable whether it's a foul or not. But it's a penalty, and under the circumstances, we are taking that all day long.
Griffiths shaped to shoot with his right, brought it onto his left foot, and then went down. I thought the defender might have got some of the ball. Everyone will be watching this on the highlights with multiple replays, and I'll probably look like a fool. But anyway, I'm taking it, Mike.
It's a yellow card for Chris Atkinson.
Jack Lambert is going to take the penalty. And Darlington really have to score this, Mike, because they haven't looked like really scoring at all in this last half hour.
I mean, it could be the catalyst.
Shed awaits Jack Lambert. It's saved by the goalkeeper. It's a good save by Darlington. Pushed it away, out for the corner.
Down to his left, he did well.
And as we look here with 20 minutes to go, it's hard to see, if we don't score there, where it's going to come from. Let's hope I'm proved wrong.
Sukar immediately over to
got a corner.
console Lambert.
Corner doesn't beat the first man, it's headed clear, comes back to Mondal. Griffiths inside, Morkay, and then Farsley will break. Farsley now on the counter attack. Lambert scampers back. Ball played left hand side to Mulhern. Mulhern takes the shot, shoots, Taylor saves. Smart save from Tommy Taylor.
Yeah. And how quickly it could all have unravelled there.
Ball's played forward. Beck's bundled all over his man there. That was a very good shout for a penalty.
Probably more of a shout than the one that we got.
Mark Beck hooks that one away, but trying to be unbiased, he clattered into the back of him at the very least there. Ball played forward. Lawler gets an arm across his face, and the referee spots that one.
We'd have wanted that at the other end, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he flattened him, didn't he?
Jarrett Rivers with 10 minutes to show us why he needs to be on the pitch.
Ball with Mondal to Liddell. That's a nice ball from Ben Liddell. First contribution so far. Finds Griffiths. Griffiths running down the right hand side. He's being closed down, comes inside. Griffiths to Purver. Purver gets his head. It's a very high cross for Beck to fight for. Beck does win it though. Comes to Lambert. Lambert with a shot.
And it's deflected in!
Back of the net. Jack Lambert breaks the deadlock. Thank goodness.
Amends made. Blackwell Meadows breathes a huge sigh of relief. The Quakers finally lead with 10 minutes to go, and via a deflection we think, but it's in the back of the net either way. Jack Lambert has broken the deadlock.
Great stuff from Darlington. I'd be lying if I said I could see it coming, but the ball was it was Griffiths who went down the right hand side. He played it inside to Purver. Purver looped a very high ball up
really
into the
deep
sky.
cross. Beck did well to get it back across the area. And then a little bit of pinball. Jack Lambert gets his foot on it. It definitely catches somebody on the way through. I think that wrong foot's Max Darlington. And finally he's beaten Jack Lambert. The penalty miss is forgotten.
I'm trying to slow it down and find out what they're supposed to be doing. Griffiths spreads it wide, far side. I think he's supposed to. I don't think he was supposed to be kicking it back, was he? Everyone got a bit confused there. Ball played forward. Lawler gets across Size, but Size does well to find a man in blue shirt on the edge of the box, and it's Kean Scales who lashes a shot high.
It's got to be at least 5. Well, it's going to be at least 5. We're 54, 55. We're nearly there.
Headley takes it, and the referee.
In fact, we're not quite going to get to 50 because we are getting the final whistle.
Darlington scrape a 1-0 victory at home to Farsley here. Didn't look like it was coming, Mike, but Jack Lambert popped up to give the Quakers the 3 points. How do you sum that one up?
Frantic finale, first of all. 3 points that the Quakers needed, 3 points that you would argue the Quakers deserved. Made it harder than it needed to be. Kane Felix in the first half rattling the crossbar, plenty of half chances, final balls maybe not finding their targets at times. And then at the second bite of the cherry, Jack Lambert missing a penalty in the second half, but then making amends with 10 minutes to go. Turning home what eventually proved to be the only goal of the game and the winner. 3 points for the Quakers for the first time since the opening day. Farsley go home with nothing. And just about on the balance of players, Callum Griffiths comes over to talk to a few of the supporters down here in the seated stand. Smiles all round in the end, but it could easily have been